Hi there. Every human being is a combination of strengths and weaknesses. We all have strengths and we all have weaknesses. Some of them are psychological, some of them are physiological. Some people are tall, well built, some people are short, very lanky. Some people are diminutive or petite. Some people are, some people have good handwriting, some people have bad handwriting, some people are very calm, some people are very abrasive, and so on and so forth. But what I have learned in life is that you can work on your strength so well that it begins to efface your weakness. In fact, it begins to drown your weaknesses. I'll take it again. You can work on your strength so well that it drowns or subdues your weaknesses. And I'll give you a couple examples. Mandela was an amazing man. Mandela had weaknesses. He wasn't perfect. Mandela spoke highly of people like Gaddafi. But how many people remember that he spoke highly of people like Gaddafi? Because he had worked on his strength so well, his empathy, ability to forgive the apartheid regime, ability to embrace and unite people together, ability to his fortitude, ability to fight and put his life on the line for the people of South Africa. Hi there. Would you like to break limiting patterns in your life? Would you like to discontinue habits and build new habits? Would you like to have a positive mindset? Would you like to increase your proactivity, stop procrastination, strengthen your willpower? I'm facilitating a class on reprogramming the subconscious and building discipline. In those two classes, you'll be able to find the tools, necessary tools, to achieve these things and make these things possible. You see, I'm a testimony to the things I'm going to be teaching at these programs. I was able to use some of these tools to beat depression. I overcame suicidal thoughts and tendencies using these tools. I've been able to form new habits and build an amazing pattern of achieving great things in my life. Now, I was able to use some of these tools to memorize 14 books of the Bible. I was able to use some of these tools to overcome my addiction to football, to overcome an addiction to sugar and carbonated soft drinks. And I'm inviting you to take part in this training. In this training, you will learn these tools and you'll be able to create the life you want. Scan the link in the description and I look forward to seeing you. Do have an amazing day and bye for now. So well that today we don't remember his weaknesses. I'll give you another example. One of the greatest players of all time was Ronaldo Nazario. Ronaldo, not Cristiano Ronaldo, but Ronaldo de Luis Nazario. That was his name. This man, Ronaldo was not good with his head, but he was so good with his feet that we don't remember that he wasn't good with his head. He was so good with his feet that he's one of the top goal scorers in the World Cup of all time. And none of those goals, if I remember very well, are with his head, but he was better than players that were even good with their head and their feet. He had worked on his strength so well that he drowned his weaknesses. He drowned his weaknesses totally drowned his weaknesses. Warren Buffett was not the best orator, but he had worked on his investment skills so well that today we don't remember that he was not the greatest orator. We don't remember. In fact, we don't even care. We don't care. It doesn't mean anything to us. We don't even care about it. There are many CEOs who were not impeccable dressers, but they were so good at what they did. There was the Carlos Ghosn at Nissan and Mitsubishi and Honda. There was Jack Welch, that they had weaknesses. Alex Ferguson was very, very abrasive. The legendary coach, the greatest, the most successful Premier League manager of all time. But he worked on his strength so well that today we don't remember that Alex Ferguson was nasty to work with or was abrasive. What we remember him for was that he was the greatest Premier League manager of all time. We all have weaknesses. But guess what? Are you working on your strengths to the point that we forget about your weakness? Or are you focusing on your weaknesses? And guess what? Whatever you focus on is going to amplify. If you focus on your strengths, they will amplify until we forget about your weaknesses. If you focus on your weakness, we continue to grow larger and larger. Larger and larger and larger. Guess what? Sometimes I will give a public presentation and I'm conscious of my weakness. And guess what? People will say the presentation was so good, we didn't even notice those weaknesses that you are talking about. We didn't notice them. Guess what? They had worked on my strengths to the point that people didn't even notice my weaknesses anymore. Are you focusing on your strengths or your weaknesses? You can focus on your strengths to the point that they swallow up your weaknesses. Guess what? You can get to a point in your life that you have worked on your strengths so well that you can employ experts that can help you to manage your weaknesses. You can employ coaches, therapists that can help you to work on your weaknesses. I hope this works well for you. Do have an amazing day. Bye for now. Hi there. I'm Adekomi Olusonya, publisher of the Immersion Bible, and I will get you addicted to the Word of God. Line upon line, precept upon precept. If you want access to any of my books, products, training or coaching services, scan the link right here. And Kemi sends her love. Do have an amazing day and bye for now.